So I assume we've all been to the beach before, correct? I grew up loving the beach, but this one particular time I was in the water and a piece of plastic floats by me. I think nothing of it, and then another piece of plastic driving comes by. And by the end of the day, I spent my time at the beach. The entire beach is just flooded with trash, to the point where even stingrays are washing up because it was just too much for them. And of all this trash, I was really disgusted because it was mainly, I was thinking to myself, this is because of us. Like, we did all of this stuff. And I want to inform you guys on how our everyday needs is affecting our ocean. Little needs such as pouring chemicals down the drain or not picking up a little piece of plastic that was left on the ground. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about ocean pollution. The three things I want to talk to you guys today about, the first one being is how much trash do we really have in our ocean? The second one being about how our marine life is being affected. And the third one, I want to talk to you guys about how the water itself is being affected. Now, how much trash do we really have in our ocean? To give you guys an idea, about 5.2 trillion pieces of plastic particles are floating in our ocean today. That's accumulated of about 250,000 tons of plastic. Now, these are plastic particles, meaning that we cannot see these pieces of plastic because they're so microscopic, so broken down. And these tiny pieces of plastic are being spread throughout the entire Earth globally due to wind currents and also wave currents as well. And of all the plastic in our Earth that's in the ocean today, 50% of that plastic is physical, meaning that we can touch it, we can pick it up, and the other 50% is, like I said, plastic particles that are naked to the eye, which pretty much means that we can't pick up 50% of the plastic that's in our ocean today. Now, how is the marine life being affected by all of this plastic? Let's talk about coral reefs. Coral reefs are extremely important in our ecosystem for our oceans. They provide a lot of nutrients, they provide life, they provide homes, and most importantly, they provide food for marine life. Now, due to warming temperatures, these coral reefs are slowly dying off, and due to that, no coral reefs, no nutrition, no life, no home, and no food for these animals. Now, green sea turtles, for example, they feed off of jellyfish. Jellyfish can easily be mistaken for a plastic bag, as you can see right behind me. The sea turtles eat the jellyfish plastic bag, try to digest it, and obviously their bodies can't handle that, so they end up dying. And situations like this can result to up to 200,000 marine mammal deaths and over 1 million seabird deaths per year. And other reasons for our marine life being affected by ocean pollution are areas called dead zones. Dead zones are areas in our ocean that is basically filled with so much chemicals and biotoxins, or even maybe oil spills. And these areas are pretty much inhabitable, meaning that no life is able to sustain there. It's pretty much like humans trying to live in Chernobyl. It just can't happen. We'll eventually die because of it. And these areas, there's a recorded of over 100,000 square miles of dead zones in our ocean today. And these are areas that are just recorded. There can easily be another 100,000 square miles of dead zones. Now, saying that the oceans are being filled with chemicals and biotoxins, which makes you lead to how our water is being affected by this. Now, the water in our ocean is being affected greatly due to this because of our waste and our sewage. Because basically, our waste goes into the sewer systems and it leads out to the ocean, which releases a lot of nasty chemicals and biotoxins. And all these chemicals are slowly killing we have algae. And algae in our ocean is the biggest producer of oxygen for our water. And since all these chemicals are killing this algae, no oxygen, no life for our oceans. And another reason why our water is being affected is due to is due to deforestation as well as burning of fossil fuels. So pretty much all the fossil fuels and deforestation that's happening, you're having a lot of CO2 emissions being released into the atmosphere. All that CO2 emissions in the atmosphere leads to a warmer earth, warmer water. And because of this water being warmed up, you're seeing results such as the coral reefs being dead and dying off slowly. And another way our water is being affected is due to ourselves, actually, because if you really think about it, what we're putting into our ocean is coming back to us because we're spilling chemicals. Those chemicals are in the water. Fish swim throughout the water, correct? And all those chemicals seep into the fish, and we consume the fish. And that's why you see a lot of callbacks on fish in fish markets, such as mercury poisoning and such stuff like that. So all this in conclusion, I talked to you about the 3 ideas of ocean pollution. The first one is how much plastic we really have in our ocean. The second one, I talked to you guys about how our marine life is being affected. And the third, I talked to you guys about how our water is being affected. And in conclusion, ocean pollution really is inevitable. It is always going to happen. But I hope I informed you guys a little bit today on how our everyday needs is affecting ocean pollution.